And good evening, I'm meteorologist Matt Tantow in for Lee Boren. The technical difficulties might have been user error on the fill-in guy, but we'll move on from that now. Everything's working great. Well, the last 36 to 48 hours here in Flagstaff has been quite exciting and eventful as Flagstaff and all of northern Arizona sort of saw our first major snowstorm of the season. Let's recap it really quick. Over the last 24 hours, our high today in Flagstaff only got up to about 34 degrees. Our overnight low, 14 this morning, so not very cold, though that's going to be a different story tonight. As you can see, our average for this time of year, mid-40s for our average high. Our lows, of course, hang around in the upper teens and nowhere near our records back in 1949 and 1905. Now, since about 6 o'clock last night, Flagstaff received, well, over the last 24 hours or so, about 6/100ths of an inch of precipitation. The last 24 hours, about 1/100ths of an inch of precipitation. Really just some light dusting after 6 o'clock last night. And as you know, from about 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock yesterday afternoon, we got enough snowfall and cold temperatures that to make those roads quite treacherous around town. But I think the sun today really helped thaw a lot of that ice out across northern Arizona. As you can see, we're still up a bit for our average and our sunrise, 7:16 tomorrow morning, sunset 5:15 this evening. Okay, well, snow totals really quickly. 6 inches over out in Belmont, 5.5 inches here in Flagstaff. So as you can see, Flagstaff, Belmont, really the Williams area, so the I-40 corridor got quite a bit of the snow, just a few inches elsewhere around northern Arizona. And of course, as we also heard, some nice totals up on the top of the San Francisco peaks at Snowbolt. Sort of the story for the next 24 to 48 hours. We'll continue to see the system that affected us move out and into the Central Plains. Behind it, really just high clouds for the most part and really some pretty stable air. And that's going to be the story through Thursday into Friday. Now, as we take a look at the national map, too, you can see more snow happening up in the Dakotas and even some mixed snow and rain and freezing rain into Minnesota. And then, of course, some stronger showers along the Mississippi River Valley and up in New England. We're seeing a pretty strong storm affect the east coast there, eastern seaboard, along turning into snow as you head into northern Maine, Vermont, and New Hampshire. So still some active weather, but the rest of the West Coast pretty clear, drying out here over the next few days. And we're going to just see sort of stable and cool air, not cold per se, but we are just going to continue to see some cool breezes out of the northwest and under pretty much sunny skies for the next few days. And so currently outside here in Flagstaff, we're at a chilly 21 degrees, 68% relative humidity, and the wind is calm. And so noting the lack of clouds, some light snow on the ground, and calm winds, that really sets us up for something called radiational cooling, where all the heat from the day really is going to sort of radiate up out of the atmosphere, and so we're going to drop down to 8 degrees tonight. That is going to be the coldest night so far this season under mostly clear skies, and our sunset's 5:15. And then for tomorrow, we'll bump it up to 37, a little bit warmer under mostly sunny skies, and over the next 5 across the state, you'll see temperatures do moderate out a bit, but our overnight lows are still chilly across much of the region. You know, not even making it up to freezing until you get into the lower Colorado River Valley and the Phoenix area. Now, over the next few days, I did say, going to stay cool. We're not going to make it out of the 30s for our highs, and our lows are going to be in the teens. By Friday and Saturday, another storm could start to affect us a bit. Looks like precipitation is very light on this one, if anything, and we'll probably just see some clouds and windy conditions out of the storm for the most part as we head into the weekend. And again, temperatures do tend to moderate out a little nicer by Sunday.